Hello, welcome to the new channel, Mr. Bug Uncut. I'm Bug, and as the name suggests, there will be absolutely no cutting parts out of this series. So, this is MotorTown behind the wheel. If you're new to the channel, and well, I suppose everybody at this point is new to the channel, but if you're new to me, then as you'll know, I've got a fair few hours in this game, nearly 200 to be exact. So I'm not exactly a beginner anymore, but I did make a lot of mistakes in my other playthrough on my other channel, so this time I plan to rectify all them problems. So let's start off with the tutorial. So I want to drive this and it wants us to go and pick up a hitchhiker. So there is a hitchhiker somewhere. Oh, it gives us one to go get, so let's go and get the hitchhiker, because otherwise it will constantly give us waypoints to go and do it if we don't get it over and done with. Nice little drifty drift. And where are we? Down here. There we go. Right, get in. Nice local delivery. On my last playthrough it was a lot longer journey than that. And I don't like these jobs because they don't give you any money, they just give you 100 XP per drop off. And XP is not difficult to get in this game. Especially when you do a few little contracts. So, I'm going to use everything I've learned in my old playthrough to help me progress faster on this one. So this video, I mean, I haven't decided on the title yet, but it's probably going to be something like how to get a good start, purely because I already know how to get a good start now. Jesus, come on. There we go. Right, use drift driving mode. I don't want to do that. I mean, is it literally just drive pickup truck? Go away. Well, I am going to drive a pickup truck, so anyway, so let's get down to, where are we? Let's go and pick up our first cargo delivery, shall we? And I've just gone the wrong way. I don't spend a whole load of time around the back end of town, so I didn't recognise it. I know where I am now. So let's go pick up truck. Get our driver level up a little bit. I won't sell this car quite yet, because we don't need money so desperately right now. So I'm going to drive this one, purely because it's got the bigger bed. This one's better, because you can grab the trailer, but you need driver level 2 to grab the trailer. By that point, we should already have a little bit of money. Oh my god, completely missed the box. There we go. Right. What gives us good money? Toy factory, yeah, that takes us to a good place. We can take both of them. Now, you can pay to strap it down, or you can just simply get out. Get out. Select your straps. Right, I'm going to get rid of the torch, because we don't use the torch. And I'll have that in slot 1. So let's strap that with X and that with X. Why are them straps gone like that? There we go, that's better. Perfect. Oh, no, don't put them down. Stop it. There we go. Right. Get in the truck. Oh. Yes, I'm yawning. It's very early in the morning, so I am tired still. And normally on the other channel things like that would have been cut out, but not here. So, right, let's go get these delivered. And then we are on the way to making our first bit of money, which we can then turn into the purchase of our first truck, which I think is going to be the Ranchy, because it's got a decent sized bed, it comes with a tow bar as standard, it's 4-wheel drive, and it actually pulls trailers pretty well. the second alternative option is the Kira flatbed, which does open you up to a few more opportunities. Yeah. Oh! Ah, I thought it was going to save itself. Is it going to save itself? Right. So with this truck, it's light enough that you can just push it back over. You don't need to pay to recover it. It's a bit damaged now, but whatever. We're only using it for this one drop. Then we're going to go probably sell the Tuscan, and then that money and this money should be enough to buy the Ranchy. If not, we'll do one more drop, but we will go and rent a actually we could just go and rent the Ranchy, or maybe just rent the Dory. It might be easier because it's just there at the starter dealership. And then the bonus of renting is you don't pay the vehicle owner's share when you drop off. You'll see when we drop this off that a portion of our income from this drop is given to the vehicle owner, which is fair. I mean, you'd probably do that in real life. Well, you definitely do that in real life if you just go and get a job somewhere. The owner gets the majority of the money, then you get a wage, so... God, poor little thing. It's struggling. In real life, this would have a 600cc engine, I think. Tiny little 3-cylinder jobby. In this game, I think it's got a 4-cylinder 90 horsepower engine, which is still not enough. I'm just thankful they don't have 3-cylinder engines in this game. Got the tape. Oh, I forget how slow these things really are. So yeah, the mistakes that I made in my other playthrough, if you haven't seen them, I bought a lot of vehicles, used them once and then sold them, and when you sell vehicles you lose 50% of the value, plus any modifications you've done to it, you lose 50% of their values as well. I've done a lot of that in my playthrough, hence why I've only got like $500,000 monies, whatever the monies are, dollars, pounds, call them what you want, gold. But 200 hours into the game, I should be a multi-millionaire in that playthrough by now, but I'm not because I wasted so much money. So this time I'm not going to make them same mistakes. I'm not going to spend most of my money on loans. In fact, where are we going here? It might be easier to go down this road. Ah, no, we'll just follow the sat-nav. The sat-nav in this game is not overly reliable. It does get you there, but it doesn't always pick the best route. I suppose just like real life sat-nav. Why are you changing lanes? I'm trying to overtake you, douchebag. So yeah, we've got some vehicle jobs to do. We've got to do some vehicle deliveries, tow truck missions, fuel runs. And the first time I played this, it took a long time to get a good amount of money till I could buy my first vehicle, my first proper vehicle, like a truck. But this time round, I'm hoping that it won't take as long. The brakes are terrible in this thing. Although I suppose there is a lot of weight for it. Not entirely the brakes' fault. So, only a mile to go now. Wow, it really is struggling. Let's stick it back in sport mode. Unleash some revs. So we're going to drop this off. That should give us £6,000 minus the owner's share, which will probably be about £2,500, £3,000. It's usually around 40 to 50% vehicle owner's share. Although I can't really remember on small vehicles like this. Might be less. Could only be £2,000. We'll see. So that should give us about £5,000 anyway. By the time we fit £4,000, sorry. If we can make 4 out of this, that'll be a bonus. And then we'll get £5,000 or £6,000 from our starter vehicle that we get given. Then that's £10,000. That's Well, nearly 10 grand anyway, so that'll be enough to get us started on our journey renting vehicles. Because I don't want to end up in debt on this. You can rent vehicles when you don't have any money, but it puts you in debt. He's gonna not like that. Nope, he did not care. That does surprise me. The downside of renting vehicles is you don't get to modify them, and you can't teleport them. But on the upside is you don't pay for the repairs and you don't pay for the fuel, so, you know, plus and minus. Let's get this dropped off. Boom, done. Oh, okay. That's really good. So we only paid 500 vehicle owner's share. It's a lot more than that in a truck. Anyway, let's jump out. Let's teleport back to home. And go grab my starter vehicle. I can't remember how much the Campy is. Not the Campy, sorry, the Ranchy. I think it's 20,000. Get in. There we go. Pardon me. Oh. Chest infection, I think. Right. Take it down to the dealership down here. That is the nearest sell point. What is that? That's 40,000. That's a good vehicle to start with. But, it takes a minute or two to get your level up high enough to be able to drive it. Oh, this thing has no traction whatsoever. I do not like driving cars in this game. Right, 5,000. I thought it was more than that, but apparently not. So, we can now rent a dory. Oh, we need to do one more drop. We'll still rent it anyway, because that's only 22 coins every 10 minutes. I think they're game minutes, not real life minutes. Find a warehouse and pick up the cargo. Okay, I'll take that challenge purely because we're doing that anyway. We've got nearly 11 grand, sorry. In fact, can we pick up the trailer now? Be good if we can. Oh yeah, we can. We can take the trailer now. Oh yeah, forgot about the landing gear. Some things never change, eh? So now we can get the trailer. We don't actually need any of these jobs, but if there's one going to Jeju Harbour, that's near. Bus dealership. Yeah, and then we can shoot up from there, so let's take that. Because it gets rid of the quest. But let's get rid of the trailer. Because we don't need it. Strap that down. And get in. We'll go and deliver this. That will finish that part of the tutorial. And then, come on, accelerate. Oh, sport mode. Then we'll run up to the harbour. And we'll go and grab a fuel trailer. And do a fuel contract. Hey, driver level 2. Congratulations, you can drive a taxi. Like, that's some massive achievement. Really? God, this thing handles like a bag of absolute uselessness. I'm glad we're not going to go far with this box. Oops, police want me now. They're pretty easy to evade. You don't have to stop and collect your fine. Fine for speeding's 100, being in the wrong lane it's 300, refusing to stop it's another 300. Crashing I think is 100. So if you manage to get all of them in one pullover, then you're looking at nearly 1,000 for your fine, which is not a major deal, but you know, getting away from the place is so easy that there's just almost no point in pulling over for them. The only downside is when you're wanted by the police, you can't teleport or anything, so it does have its disadvantages. Yes, I do like to take shortcuts. Right, there we go. Get you out of my truck. Nice, lovely payday. 600. Right, no, I don't want to drive a taxi. Let's get up to the harbour. Eventually we'll get motorhomes dotted around all over the place, and they're 150,000 to buy, but then at that point, when you've bought them, they are mobile teleport points, so you can spawn at them, and if you park them next to a vehicle parking space, oh my days, the cop really wants me, park them next to a vehicle parking space and you can spawn vehicles there as well, which does make things a lot easier. You can buy property around the map, which is essentially the same thing, they're teleport points. There's no bonus over buying the property, you might as well just park campies up wherever you need to go. It does cost a little bit more in most cases, but it's easy because you can just move them and you can have them exactly where you want them rather than just nearby. Because I find a lot of the time the houses aren't exactly where you need them, and if they are exactly where you need them, sometimes the plot of land is like 200,000 or 400,000 to buy, like the one near Jeju Harbour that we're going to now. The nearest one, the most convenient one, is 400,000 to buy. Well, there's no point when you can just park a campy in the actual harbour itself. It's even more convenient, and then it saved you a decent chunk of change. There's another broken down vehicle. I think we passed that one earlier. Which is the quickest way? Probably this way. Drift! Rear clip. Okay, it's not quickest when you do that. Crash into a field, it's definitely not the quickest way. Come on. This thing has no rip off road. Definitely want to stay on the blacktop. Nearly there, at least we can see the harbour now. Whoa, murdered that ghost. We do need to buy one of those dump trucks at some point as well. As soon as we can afford one of those, and we've got a high enough driver level to drive it, that's when we start raking in the big money. We've got a lot of things to buy, and on the plus side, having some experience in the game already helps me know what is the best thing to buy first. And I think the best thing to buy first is the garbage truck, actually. Soon as we've got a high enough driver level to buy that, and the money obviously, we are golden. So, I think we could do 5 contracts, yeah. So we'll grab the trailer, because you don't pay an owner's share for using trailers. You just pay the owner's share on the vehicles. So you can borrow the trailers that are dotted around the map. These little trailers or the semi-trailers, any of them, completely free to use. As far as I've noticed so far anyway. Right. So let's load up with some fuel. And we're going to take it down to there. We'll take 5. We can hold... Yeah, we can hold exactly 5. That's handy because that's the amount we need anyway. Now this poor little dory is going to absolutely struggle pulling 5 tons because it's not made for it. But when we get there, it will be all worth it. As long as we've got enough to sign the contract, because you have to pay for the contract. I'll show you when we get there. And then we'll take that fuel that we've just delivered there somewhere else and we'll get paid for it again. We're essentially couriers. Wow. This thing really is struggling. I think I'm going to overheat a fair amount on this. When you do overheat, you can buy coolant from the supermarkets and top your coolant back up, because every time you overheat you lose a bit of coolant because obviously it steams out. So it's always handy to have a jerry can of fuel and some coolant on hand. Wow, this is quite a painful journey. We'll get there, slowly but surely. It's only 1.3 miles, it's not too far. We won't have to do this too many times because we'll soon have enough to buy a big truck that can carry more of it. There's a tanker truck called the Atlas, and that will hold 20,000 litres of fuel. And then you can sign the next contract up. The 20,000 litre contract is worth $60,000, or pounds, coins, whatever. And then again, you can double up on that contract and take that same 20,000 litres that you just delivered, take that somewhere else, and get paid again for it. And that's called contract stacking. This is not my tip, this is actually learned from one of my subscribers on my other channel. Give him a shout out here. Thank you, El Capitan 190. Oh, come on. I don't know if this is going to have the guts to get up the next hill. It might not. It might struggle a bit much. Get the ghost. Boom. 4 down. Them ghosts are part of the last update, the Halloween update. They should have been gone by now, but I'm assuming they're going to hang around until the next update, which is likely to be the Christmas one. They also added a mansion full of Halloween-style furniture, which is quite amusing. Might go and visit that at some point. Yeah. There's one of those plots of land that you can buy. Now this one here I think is 50,000 or 80,000 to buy, and it's not really in the best place because there's not much around here. It's not overly convenient unless you want to do milk deliveries, in which case it's not bad because the milk producing factory is down here, or farm, whatever it is. It's just there on the right, straight ahead of us. Took a while to spawn in there, but yeah, that's where you get the milk contracts from. And they don't pay too bad, but not enough to warrant keep doing it. Fuel contracts, on the other hand, pay very well. So if you remember, we got 6,000 from that first cargo delivery we did. Now let's see how that compares here. So jump out, run into the drop point, go over to contracts, and supply fuel 5. It costs us 3,500 and our reward is 17,500. Oh wait, I completely forgot to start a company. Oh wow, I'm a complete amateur. Right, okay, we cannot do the contract yet, so let's just deliver this, because you need driver level 10 to start a company, and we are not that high yet. So, whoops, I've made a mistake. There it is, it's delivered. So we got 3,000 for that, which is still not bad with the time it took. Right. So, let's head back home. And can we drive... let's run over to the... Can I drive a bus yet? I think I can. Grab the bongo. Yes, I can drive the bongo. Right. We're not actually doing bus work. We are just borrowing this bus. Because it's quicker than walking. Whoa. There we go. Whoa. Skiddy, skiddy. And you can ghosty it down the road. Just boom. Just like that. Right. Can we drive this? No. Driver level 3 required. And we are nearly driver level 3. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to... In fact, you know what? It wants us to drive a taxi. I know I'm wasting $100 here and there, but whatever. Soon $100 won't mean anything. It wants us to drive a taxi and do a taxi run. So let's just do that. Because that gives you a decent bit of driver level. Right. Accept passenger. Where's that one going? Oh, so that is a really long run. That's going to take a good 30 minutes to complete. But it gives you 22,000. Oh, that one's even more. Right, so that's exactly the same run. 5 passengers though. We can't take all 5 passengers. We only have room for 4, I think. Yeah, that again wants 5. So that is the best one we can do. But we don't want to do that. It takes way too long. So let's go to the shortest distance. Probably that one. Takes us up to Jeju Harbour. Oh, that's a long run. That is a really tricky run, that is. You need 4-wheel drive for that. And the only way of getting a 4-wheel drive taxi is to make your own. You have to buy a 4-wheel drive vehicle and put a taxi license on it. That can be tricky. Right. Oh, that's limo only, that one. Right. Where's the distance? Shortest distance, that one. No. Second shortest, that one. Go to pick up. Look. Where are we? That is more than 1,100 feet. Oh, wait. That's the pickup distance, is it? Let's go to the power plant. That's not too bad. Right. That might be the closest. Let's take that one. Right. Accept that job. This is a free rental vehicle, but you have to pay a profit share. Yes, we know. I've already explained that. So let's go find this passenger. Where are they? So there's someone over there wanting a taxi. But the problem is you don't know where they're going until you pick them up. Which can be a real pain because you find someone close, you pick them up and then realise they're going to the opposite side of the map. Rather annoying. I've not really done... In fact, no, I haven't done taxi runs at all in my other one, only the first one to get rid of the tutorial. Get a top speed run, shall we? See how fast this thing goes. Taxi's damaged. Good job I don't have to pay for the repairs on this. So as soon as we're going to the trailer dealership, pick up this person, we can get it repaired there for free, which is handy because I cannot drive for the life of me in this game. Cars just do not agree with me. I'm much better at driving trucks. This is the Atlas tanker in front of us here. This is what we really need to buy. Then we can get some contract signed and start earning the big money. Flip the ghost. Them ghosts are yet to prove a point to their existence. You get an achievement after you've run 100 over, but that's the only thing I've found so far. we're going to overheat in a second. If you leave it in sport mode for too long, you really cook the radiator. It doesn't damage it, but you just lose the coolant, like I said before. Which then makes you overheat quicker the next time. Until you get empty, and then you're basically constantly overheated. Right. Oh, you're sunk into the floor there, buddy. Alright, repair for free. Now let's go and pick this guy up without driving over his face would be helpful. And for anybody who doesn't know, this is where you buy trailers. Right, where are you going to? Oh, you're just going back to town. Perfect. Accept the quest. Because we're doing it anyway. You don't have to worry about the passenger's comfort too much. They do get a little bit antsy if you crash, but you can pretty much drive however you wish. What is going on with that bus over there? I thought my driving was bad. Oh, lovely, rain. Makes the road twice as slippery. But it does not make me slow down. There you go, you're going right. I'll go around you. Oh, get a better top speed. Come on. We can do 130 surely. No. So close. Oh, so close to saving that. Oh no. I'll save it without paying for it. I don't think I can. Pretty sure I'm gonna have to recover this. Which is annoying. Because you only get one recovery for free. Yeah, no, I'm not saving that one. Damn it. Right. That's our free recovery used on episode 1. Not good. Not good at all. But that's my driving all over, really, isn't it? Like I said, anybody coming from the other channel, you'll already know that I'm a terrible driver. Reclip the ghost? Oh, yes. I do need to get better at drifting in this game. Right, we're nearly at a drop now. So we've got 1200 feet to go, 1400 feet, sorry. Not this one, next one. Here we go. You can drive sensibly if you wish. Follow the stop signs and traffic laws and that. I do not. I try to make the journeys as short as possible. There we go. Dropped off. Vehicle owner share 22%. Not too bad. Drive minibus. I really don't want to do this. So, jump out now. We've now got our level 3. So we can teleport here. And what did we need level 3 for? Driving the Kira, wasn't it? So let's go and borrow that bus. Again. On go, it's the only one we can drive. And 45 passengers, yeah, that's not going to happen. Damn it. There we go. We will do bus routes at some point, just not quite yet. Now, let's rent this. 120 every 10 minutes. So we need to make every minute count on this. Now, what I think would be the best option would probably be garbage runs. So, if you drive around the map, you can see all these bins. Sometimes they've got garbage bags out in front of them, but they don't seem to have spawned yet. So maybe that's not a thing yet. There's usually one up here, so let's go and have a look up here. There's usually a bin bag down there, but it's not there, so I'm assuming the garbage hasn't spawned yet. Maybe it wants you to be a higher level before you start doing that, which is fair, that's fine. So for now, let's go and do another cargo run. What can we deliver in this? I don't really want to go down there. Alright, we can take a few pumpkins. Nice. And then it says we're full now, but you can actually carry more if you're willing to load it by hand. So say for instance I wanted one of the actually, have we got any more? Yeah, that's going it's going to a different pumpkin farm. Yeah, so if I wanted to deliver one of them, I could pick it up with my hands and jump up here and then just drop just like that. Then I can strap that down. Done. Toy factory, what's that one? Yeah. Oops. Right. Let's get them strapped. There we go. And oh, done it again. I'm just going to grab that box. Grab that box and dump that. I don't want to deliver that as well, because all of these are going to the same place. So this van, or truck, whatever you want to call it, that we're driving now, comes in many forms. It comes in the flatbed that you can see here, it comes in a fuel tanker, or a liquid tanker, container, whatever you want to call it, box van, loads of things. It's quite a good van to start with, but it won't see much use after you unlock trucks, the big trucks. Why is it? Hang on, where is this delivery going? Oh, it's going up there. Okay, I was not paying attention. I thought it was coming up this way. Yeah, so once you unlock big trucks, you probably won't use this too much. So it's not worth buying unless you plan on doing little cargo runs like this for a long time. Personally, I just want to get onto the big money contracts as soon as possible, so I won't be buying any of these starter vehicles. There's no harm in renting them. You pay your set rental fee, and then that's it. You don't pay your vehicle owner's share, none of that. You don't have to pay to repair it or to refuel it. Or you can just rent a new one every time. Then it comes with a completely clean health and a full tank of fuel. And it's right next to your home, so pretty easy to get to. Really, we just need a driver level and trucking level up so we can start driving the trucks. The first 3 hours of the game are just getting your driver level up. That's pretty much it. That's all you want to do. There's no point in looking to buy anything at this point. Just save up as much money as you can while you're leveling up. And then as soon as you driver level 10 and truck level 10, you start unlocking bigger opportunities. I've got a feeling I should have just taken that shortcut on our right there, because we're going right on the next one, and that would have cut off a nice big section. There's your bank. If you want to take out a loan, you can take out 10,000 for every driver level you are, up to a maximum of 300 grand. So right now we're driver level 3, we could take out a 30 grand loan. That wouldn't help us. There's no point. You can choose how long you pay it back over, and you pay back a different interest depending on how long you pay it back. I like taking it over an hour, and I think that's an hour of real time, not game time. And then you pay an instalment every 10 minutes. And then, yeah, you're paid back. If you take out a 300,000 loan over a course of an hour, your instalments are 50 grand, and you only pay back 5,000 interest in total. Not a lot of money. Not when you think about how much you're borrowing. But you don't always want to be in debt. It's a game. You can literally just earn money easy as that. So I just have a bit of a spending habit in these games. I like to buy things all the time and then I sell them because I want to buy something different. But this playthrough is going to be smarter, hopefully. Done all my practicing on the other playthrough, and now I should know what I'm doing. Oh, I was trying to get rid of the notification. I'm gonna have to stick it in comfort mode so it doesn't overheat. It keeps the revs lower. And if we did want to buy the Ranchy, it's just down there. Probably the best starter truck in the game if you did want to buy one. It's a pretty good starting point. Comes with a tow bar as standards as well, so you can pull trailers without having to spend money on it. All the other vans other than the Dory, you have to put a tow bar on it yourself, which is 2,000, but you can only do that if you actually buy it. And if you're just renting vehicles, you don't want to be... well, you can't spend money on them. Obviously you could in real life, but why would you? What top speed are we going to get? Oh, I was hoping to get 120 before we had to turn. Overshot. Damn it. You know what? I had no idea this orchard was here. Must have driven past it 100 times. Never noticed it. Ah, not enough power to get up the hill. Come on, really? What about this one? There we go. Oh, hang on. They're oranges, aren't they? Are they? Oh yeah, there are oranges on that side as well. Not very observant, am I? Right, here we go anyway. We've made it. So, let's pull in here. Boom. Delivered. Wow! That's a good amount. I was not expecting that much. 11 grand just for one journey. Very nice. So we've now got 26,500. Now, where are we? We're here. We could have a look down at Gosan Truck. So let's put a marker on. Jump in the truck. Oh look, there's another Ranchy there. You can't drive that one, but cool that they're in the wilderness like that. Crashed. Oh, crashed again. I think this lamppost just coming with us now. Oh no. Good job things despawn in this game when you hit them. So I hit a lot of stuff. Right. Let's head down to the truck dealership and I will introduce you to our trucks. Or choice of trucks, I should say. I'm going to do a little bit of off-road in here. Because now that we're empty... oh, damaged it again. Now that we're empty, it's a bit lighter, so it'll go off-road a little bit better. And it's good fun taking all these shortcuts. I keep hoping to find Easter eggs, or something, out here. I've not yet found anything. But I'd quite like to see like a vehicle for sale in the middle of the field or something. And I've ruined it. Oh, we just paid out for rent again. So we've got a rent timer up in the top right. It tells you how long you've got left of your rent before you get charged again. So if you don't want to pay out rent again and you're empty like this, just using it as a get around vehicle, just jump out. It stops charging you as soon as you get out. I'm going to go down to the main road because this thing does not like dirt roads very much. How long are we on now? We've been recording 45 minutes. Why? Sorry, Woody, sorry. I do have insurance, but I just don't want to tell you what the details are. Sorry, bud. There we go. We'll make a quick escape. I know he's coming after us. Run, run, run! Run, Caravan, run! It would be cool if there was road rage in this game. If people chased you down to, like, if you didn't stop after an accident. That'd be pretty cool. If the police see you crash, they will chase you and fine you for it. Alright. So there's a place there for sale. That's not a bad bet because it's quite close to a few things. If you are looking at buying property, oh, hang on, sorry. Ignore everything I just said. That one is not a good bet to buy. It's this one here on the left. This is the one that's a good place to buy because it's near a fuel station. You can put a parking space on there so you can spawn your vehicles there. And then you can run down. You've got a warehouse there that you can do deliveries from. You've got your fuel station there that you can refuel at. And you've got nice access to the repair shop over here and truck dealership. I'm just going to get my marker off. Don't want a waypoint. Keep annoying me there. Right, so now let's get out of here. We can ghosty it down into the field. I do like ghostying vehicles. Don't know why. So, here's your choice of trucks. You've got your semis over there. Your vans over here. This is the van that we were just driving. This is all the variants of it. So that's the one we had. You've got your box van, your fuel van, your recovery truck we can get vehicles on. It's got a little winch there as well. And then you've got this enclosed van. I don't know why you would ever have that when you've got this, which is cheaper and holds more. But, you know, whatever. It's there. It's a choice. You've got a few Jamoosies over here. They do a semi version of this that can pull trailers, but you have to go somewhere else to buy it. It's like a secret vehicle almost. So this one's your container truck. You've got your live fish tanker, your fuel tanker, which we will be buying at some point. Your garbage truck, which is a very good thing to buy. Cement mixer, obviously. Dumpy, dump truck. Box van, box truck. And flatbed. So, first of all, I think this one might be one of the better things to buy first off. We're not going to buy it yet, because we don't have the money for it, obviously. But we could. We've got the driver level up. That one we can't drive until we're truck level 50. But this one we can. We could rent that. In fact, I'm going to rent that purely because if we take this now and go and do a garbage run, when it's full, you get about 80 to 90 grand for it. For one truck full. I don't know why they pay so much for garbage in this game, but they do. Right, let's get it in sport mode. We ain't got time to mess around. We're paying 450 every 10 minutes. That's a lot of money on rent when you're this level. And that's my tea empty. So, you got to run down to town. Oh, there is a bin in here. Harsh on the brakes there, but it's fine. So if you see on the map, you've got your little garbage can symbols. Head towards them. Some of them you can just, like this one, it's a dumpster, so you can just pull into it like that. When the box goes green, press X, done. It has automatically loaded it. And that was a fairly heavy one as well. That's half a kilo. It says it holds 10 kilos, but I'm pretty sure it's more than 10 kilos. Because 10 kilos in real life would be what? Not 5 bags, maybe? Less? You can take 20 bags. So, I don't know. I don't want to try and do the math because whatever I do, it's going to be wrong. But anyway, we'll just call it kilos because that's what it's measured in the game. Some bags that you pick up manually are 0.2. Some of them are 0.3, 0.4 and 0.5. I don't know whether it's just random or there is some method to which ones weigh which. That was close, I wasn't paying attention. Come on, overtake. Another little ranchy there. Oh look, there's some bins down at the racetrack. I won't go down there because I've already passed it now. There's a couple down there. We can grab them on the way back if we need them, but there is enough down in the starter town that you don't need to. You can easily fill it up down here. And if you don't want to use a garbage truck, or you can't for some reason, you can pick them up manually, throw them in the back of like a normal pickup truck, and still run them down to the power plant, which I'll show you where it is when we're full, and unload them manually there. It pays the same. There's no benefit to using the garbage truck. Well, there is one benefit. It shows you on the map where the bins are. It doesn't do that if you don't have the garbage truck. Not a major problem once you've done it a couple of times because you can kind of remember where they are. They always spawn in the same place, and the entire map has them. It's not just one place. There's loads of them. So we'll go and grab these two down here first. And there's a little secret car for sale down here. Well, it's not really a secret. It's on the map, but it's not advertised until you get down here. And you've got there the Regal. Right, so auto load that one. Then we jump out and go and grab this bag. Then we can open the back and hold Z to throw it in. Done. That's our first bin bag. Well, third technically, but yeah. It doesn't show up on the weight until it's compacted into the back. That's when it turns into cargo. So the 0.8 out of 10 that it's showing up in the top, that doesn't include the one bag that's in the little door bit. But when you're full, you can still carry about 6 bags in that little back door, which also get unloaded when you go and unload it all. So, just a way of carrying a few extra, because you get 2,000 per bag, so it's a decent amount. So we've already got 6,000 or more loaded. But, seeing as we can carry like 80, 90,000's worth, there's no point in going half empty. Sorry, bus. Nearly took you out there. Right. So quickly grab this bag here. Throw that in the back. And then I'm going to do a spin around. And then we're going to go down there first. Before we go down there. There's no set route. You can literally pick up any bags you want. And I'm stuck. No, I'm not. Saved it. So we've got one round here. Throw that in. Then we reverse up, and then we go and do that whole loop down there, and there's like 5 or 6 bags down there. Got a nice little auto load here. There's quite a few of them around the map. I mean, if you don't want to jump out and grab them manually, you can just go around finding all the auto loading ones. Well, they're not automatically loaded, but you know, you don't have to get out. So another auto load here. A couple of manuals. Just drive over Santa because he's sunk into the road anyway. And over to the other side. This is a nice little route, the one I'm taking now. Means you don't have to double back on yourself too many times. Grab that, throw that in, and then compress that just to get them all in there. Now we've got 2.5 out of 10. I don't know if you've been counting how many bags we've loaded, but you could do the math by that if you wanted, as to what their average weight is. Got one here. This is a bit easier in two-player when somebody's loading and somebody's driving. But, you know, if you're not in a hurry, it's quite a fun job. The first time I did it, I hated it. I thought, oh my god, it's tedious and boring. I don't want to do that ever again. But after you've done it a couple of times, purely because it's such good money, you actually start to like it. And if you've ever been a bin man in real life, you can appreciate why it gets paid so much. Because it's not the easiest job in the world. Go, I'm stinking every day. And it seems to leach into everything as well. You can't, like, on the way home it leaches into your car seats, so your car constantly smells like a bin lorry. It's not pleasant. Here. Then go up and over to the back of the estate. One there, one there. And then compress that there. So we're on 2.84 now. Nice, so that was 1.2 kilos worth of bags in the back there. Park that here. Grab it. One there. Oop. Press the wrong button. I do that a lot. Ah, I just got run over by a Lamborghini. Right, some idiots parked a bus right in the way. I don't know who would have done that. There. Another one there. And we'll have another compress, just so we can keep an eye on how much we've loaded. 5.5 we're at now. It's pretty good. Now we come up here. Like I say, this may not be the fastest way of doing this route, but you can make your own route up. Or just go randomly. Grab the closest one. Another one there. Doing well. Oh, I like to come up here and go down this road. And then we'll come back down that other bit. It ends us up closer to where we need to be afterwards. Get in there. Might as well have another compress. Put me four-way blinkers on. I've done that to start with. Makes it feel more realistic. Auto load there. Got a big chunk over here. All in close proximity. There. Santa's holding one. Missed. The auto one. And lastly, for this section, this one here. Have a compress. .8, so we're getting there. Nearly full. You can cut through there and go back down that road if you want, but I like to do that at the end. Pull in here. The bags here. Where? Oh, get in. There we go. Now another bonus of doing this, it gives you a cleaning up the town bonus, which gives you an extra percentage on other jobs that you do, like cargo drops. My load, we're now on 8.2, lovely. It's obviously it's better the more of the job you're doing. Like when we do the coal run, you'll see you get an extra 40,000, I think. Yeah, I think it's 40,000 extra just for doing this first. You just can't argue with that. You already get paid for this anyway, plus you get an extra bonus on the next job you do. It's a win-win. Right, you can just smash through that barrier if you want, but I'll come around here this time. I'll try and do some of it, playing legit. Oh, it looks like I'm smashing through the barrier anyway. Didn't even mean to do that. So, grab that one, and that one, and then compress it so we know what we're at. What we at? 9.8. Brilliant stuff. Then we come out the police station. Get in front of that bus. No, get behind that bus. Get down here. Then there's a few more auto loaders down here. That one. If we can get in the box. There we go. Oh look, there's a little scooty for sale there. I never knew that. Scooty's good fun to zip around on. Very convenient. Auto load here. Come on, pick it up. Oh, we're full. Okay, we're full. Right, so now that we're full, we can't auto load anymore. So you have to go and pick them up manually. And you just throw them in the back. There's no more compressing to be done. Oh, I'm stuck on something. Here we go. So now on the way back to the power plant to drop these off, you just throw as many as you can in the back. You can get about 6 in there, maybe more if you're brave. And then just gives you that little bit extra money. It's worth doing. Because you're going back anyway, you might as well grab some more. There's that one that I said is always there, next to the greenhouse. It's finally spawned. That's good. Throw it in. Park in the middle of the road here. About halfway between the pair. Missed it. There, and one here. running faster than I could grab it. Nope. Come back. Oh yes, look at that throw. Basically Michael Jordan there. Right. No more down here. I think that is this town completely done now. Get the ghost. Yeah, got the ghost. Oh, come on. That's right. Didn't damage it. We're all good. There is a few more on the way back. I'll turn the hazards off now, seeing as we're not going to be doing much loading anymore. We'll grab them ones from the racetrack. In fact, I think that might be the last of them. The last of them on the way to the power plant anyway. Obviously there's loads more towns on the map. They're all filled with garbage, so you could literally just run this constantly, and by the time you've cleaned the map up, the first ones you did have respawned, so... See, them ones that we picked up first, they've already respawned. Go and grab them again. And these are them little parking spots that I was telling you about, where you can spawn your vehicles. Any of your privately owned vehicles can be spawned there. You just go on it, click X, and then all your vehicles come up down here, and then you just double click on the one that you want. What have we got in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I won't close that up yet, because we're going to the racetrack. Try and get 9 in there. Maybe even 10. While we're here at the convenience store, I'm just going to run in and just show you the... you go up to the shopkeeper, then you can buy coolant. They stack in 3s, so you buy 3 of them, 3 of them, and then done. You can also buy all them other things that you just saw there, but I don't find any of that other stuff useful, so these are the only 3 things that I'll ever regularly use. Oh no! Bag tried to escape. Sorry, fixed it. You can buy drones as well, have a little fly around. I'll probably buy one of those later on. Again, it's only for playing. I don't feel there's any real use for it in the game, unless you want to check out a route before trying to drive down it. But once you know all the routes, it doesn't really serve a purpose, because you know where you can get and what vehicle you can get down there. 3 cars for sale in the junkyard. I think they're always the same. Oh, stay in there, bin bags. Stay in that. Got some sneaky overtaking that. I paid out a lot of rent. Good job, it's worth it. If you've got no money, you can still rent this vehicle. It just takes you into the minus, and then you pay it back as soon as you unload. I don't think it's physically possible to actually end up paying more on rent than what you can make from this run. Cop's probably going to hate me. Yeah. Speed in, wrong lane. I've not yet got a fine for running red lights or stop signs or anything, so I don't know if that's a part of the game. It would be pretty horrendous if it was a part of the game, because I spend a lot of the time running through stop signs. Oh, come on. There we go. It's feeling pretty heavy now. I'll grab them last 2. Can't grab these ones, unfortunately. Get in. Oops. Get in. Okay, look, I'm getting my fine. There you go. So I got a speeding and wrong way fine. Right, we'll shut the door. Get out of the way, stupid. Alright, there we go. I would say we're about as full as we need to be. Now you just follow the yellow line to the power plant, right here. So if you're using anything other than the compacty, you won't get this line. So you'll have to find it on the map, put a marker there, and do it manually. But if you're in this, obviously it tells you where to go. But it's not difficult to find. The difficult part is unloading at the other end. You have to pick them up bag by bag out of the back of your pickup truck and walk into the hitbox for the drop-off. And then it takes them one at a time. You can't just drive in and suck them all out your van like you can on cargo deliveries, unfortunately. But, you know, takes a couple of minutes, but it's worth it when you get £2 per bag. This is feeling very heavy now. Struggling to accelerate. Foot is flat to the floor. Hey, spinning stop sign. And there she is. There is the power plant. This will be one of the places where we park up one of our campies when we get them. And you want to get as many as you can afford, because they are very useful, especially to have in places like this. And you definitely want to rent these instead of using them like from the... Like you can pick one up down there and use that one. It doesn't cost you anything, but you pay a vehicle owner's share like with everything else. It's not worth it. Right, engine off, tip the back up. And you just wait. Done. There we go, 90,000. And that's just for the compacted ones. And you put the back down, jump out, open the door, and then you pick them up one at a time, and then 2,000, pick it up, 2,000, pick it up, 2,000, pick it up, and just keep going on like that until you're empty. And that's what you have to do if you don't have your compacty. I mean, technically I could have just compressed it and then unloaded it again, but, you know, what's the point? That wasn't exactly a long process. So there we go. I now have 134,000, and I've been playing the game for just a little over an hour. It's definitely profitable. Also, let's have a look at our levels, shall we? So we're driver level 5 and truck level 21. Easy. That's a very, very good start to the game. So after that, any jobs you do now, you get or not any jobs, but a lot of jobs, cargo deliveries mainly, you get your bonus of 20%, and then that starts gradually decreasing as the garbage bags start respawning in town. So if you do a job straight away now, you'll get the full 20% bonus. What we need to do is make another 15 grand, and then we can buy the dump truck, and after that we can start doing the coal runs, which that's really, really big money. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this new series. If you've made it to the end, I assume you have. Please like and subscribe, and join me on the next one. Bye bye for now.